Are you happy now? Are you happy now? You better be fucking happy now, bro. Bro, honestly, screw these SJWs, dog. Screw them. Why don't we as a society just tell these rats to go suck a penis and call it a day? Why do we sit here and continue to listen to these brain dead mosquitoes? Huh? Bruh. If you don't know what I'm talking about what's one of the most popular games of all time, GTA, and the most anticipated game right now, GTA 6. So according to a Bloomberg report written by Jason Schreier, who's known for his credibility and accuracy when it comes to gaming leaks, GTA 6 is going to be quite different from GTA 5. First off, for the first time ever, one of the two lead protagonists is going to be a female, in the type of Bonnie and Clyde storyline. So yeah, that should kind of tell you the type of direction we going here. And listen, I don't got no issue with a female protagonist, more so what it represents. These corporations don't just come up with a good character that happens to be female anymore. Nah, bro, look at all the Marvel movies and shit. That ain't happened since the 2000s, okay? First you think, shit, I need some wokeness brownie points. Then you get to the character development. That's why you get the most boring and generic ass cringy characters like Captain Marvel, who no matter how hard she tries to be badass, we just squirm more in agonizing cringe every time she come on screen. I don't give a fuck if one of you ugly ass man-repellent feminists with your own fucking gravitational pull wants to come call me a misogynistic woman hating incel cause I said this. I'm not gonna sit here eating up all the virtue signaling these corporations do, okay? I see right through their bullshit. They don't give a fuck about you or me. They just see how sensitive and pathetic our society has become, and they try and get as many fans as they can in it. And that's exactly why I'm not overly rejoiced about a female character in GTA 6, and the other leaks just prove my point. In the summer of 2020, after a police officer killed George Floyd, Rockstar Games quietly shelved the mode of play that it planned to release for its Grand Theft Auto online game. Called Cops and Crooks, the mode was a twist on the children's game where players organized into two teams of good guys and bad guys, but seemed especially tone deaf during the global reckoning over police violence. Senior executives at the company, concerned about how the narrative might be interpreted during a time of heightened skepticism and mistrust of American police, put it aside. They still haven't made plans to bring it back, according to people familiar with development. Good call, guys. Nice. Hell no, we can't be playing as no rotten ass cop, racially profiling black men and shit. Good. Now we got a nice, unproblematic, civilized game. The only type of game anybody with a sense of decency would play. Am I right?
Shit! What is this shit?
Report A996 on North System. Citizen reporting SUV on
I'm not gonna lie, bro. GTA isn't something I really played, but come on, bro. Its reputation precedes it. We all know what the game is about. It's called Grand Theft Auto, for fuck's sake. It's about doing things that you ain't supposed to do. Fuck, if anything, we should be able to play not only a cop, but a racist cop that targets black people. Oh, wait, is that a problem? Because the SJWs go through a fit about it? That's a problem, but it isn't a problem to do all the other fucked up criminal shit that SJWs just don't seem to give a fuck about? Huh? I mean, why the fuck is a game centered on criminals sensitive about anything, huh? That's the real question. This was one of the several politically sensitive actions Rockstar, a division of Take-Two Interactive Software Incorporated, has taken in recent years. The company removed transphobic jokes from the most recent console release of Grand Theft Auto 5 and significantly narrowed its gender pay gap. Rockstar's next game, Grand Theft Auto 6, will include a playable female protagonist for the first time, according to people familiar with the game. The woman, who's Latina, will be one of a pair of leading characters in a story influenced by bank robbers Bonnie and Clyde, the people said. Developers are also being cautious not to punch down by making jokes about marginalized groups, the people said, in contrast to previous games. Oh, how nice. How nice of these heartless criminals to draw the line there. It really shows how pathetic our collective moral compass is now, bro. Shooting a working man in his head and take his car? Acceptable. Come on, it's a game about criminals. They're supposed to do that. Misgendering someone? Outrageous. Unacceptable. You're punching down. Well, how about punching down a store clerk when you're doing an armed robbery? We still go on that? Yeah, sure. Why not? What's wrong with that? And there's a reason Rockstar is going bitch mode like this. It's something that's been coming for a long time now, bro. Back when GTA 5 was released in 2013, there was a lot of 99-kilo vegan teachers bitching about the violence against sex workers, the objectification of women, as if a game called Grand Theft Auto was designed to teach kids how to treat women or something. Look at this article from 2014. The doctrine of if you don't like it, just don't buy it is a useful defense for cynical purveyors of shoddy products. They would prefer that you move along and keep your opinions to yourself. So it's no surprise to see Take-Two trot out this old defense when its Grand Theft Auto 5 is once again held up as a nasty example of misogynistic cliches. I know a lot of people desperately want to believe that killing a prostitute in GTA 5 is the same as killing any other character, but it isn't really. Unlike gangsters or cops or business dudes or hot dog vendors, prostitutes as a class are despised, marginalized, and abused in real life all the time. This means that GTA 5 takes its pleasure in humiliating and abusing victims of humiliation and abuse. What a fucking white knight. Yo, Colin Campbell, whatever the fuck you doing now, go suck a fucking dick, you proto-simp. You pioneer in the art of white knighting. Thanks for educating me on the fact that soy boys ain't nothing new. Y'all been eating come out your bitch's pussy. Yeah, I know these aren't real people. They're just cartoon characters. My point is not that the on-screen sex workers being murdered are real, nor that the game will prompt people to go out and murder prostitutes. My point is that this portrayal of them reinforces hard ideas about the worthlessness of prostitutes in ways that are unique to this class of characters in the game. My point is that it is deeply distasteful to gleefully portray victims being shat upon by privilege. This is why I find recent comments from Take-Two president Karl Slatoff so callous. Here is a game made by a company largely run by privileged, well-educated, wealthy people, and it mostly profits from portrayal of people who are none of those things. Yeah, who cares if he gleefully shoots cops dead? Who cares if he shoots a random unsuspecting hot dog vendor who just try and make a living and then go home to his loved ones dead? Don't kill the prostitutes, man. Come on, who's gonna fuck me now? I mean, those poor victims. They're so abused. Can you imagine? There was a time when these corporations wouldn't bend their knee whenever some criticism emerged from the woke crowd, when these delusional crybabies were laughed at by everybody. Wow, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed it, because it ain't coming back anytime soon. This happened with GTA 6. You best believe you're going to be reading 10 apologies on Twitter, and the game finna be pulled back with the quickness, alright? Bro, I give a fuck about what happens to thoughts on GTA 6, just like I give a fuck about what happens to the cops. But you clearly give so much of a piss about the hoes that you don't give about the fucking cops, the hot dog vendors, the business dudes. What the fuck is you on about? What's the fucking difference, huh? It's showing the worthlessness of human life. Everyone's garbage, not just prostitutes. Shut your bitch ass up. That's the definition of cuckold behavior. Simping for a pixelated depiction of a female in a game about lawless psycho criminals. Playing GTA 5 as a girl. Sexism, objectification, and lack of inclusion. Women in GTA are reduced to sex objects and not humans, and this is probably where my blood boils. Every main poster of GTA has a woman scantily dressed, showing cleavage, giving alluring glances. Every single poster. Why? To attract the male crowd? To make sure that more guys play GTA just for the sake of female attraction? Yeah, bitch. Learn to know when you're not the target audience, bruh. It's a fucking game about criminals doing criminal shit, shootouts, and bank robberies. Y'all was never the target audience. So don't nobody give an ounce of a fuck if you don't feel represented while you're playing the game. Cause y'all wouldn't play it either way. What y'all think, just cause there's gonna be a female protagonist, now GTA's audience go double, all the females play it too? I mean, get the fuck out of here. They're too busy playing League of Legends or Animal Crossing or whatever the fuck. This shit's our thing, alright? And I'm sick of pretending like it isn't. Not that you ain't welcome to play whatever the fuck you want, regardless of your genitals. Oh my god. Can I pronounce shit or something, bro? There's a fucking target audience for everything, alright? Pretending like that ain't the case is what gets us bland, soulless shit shows like the Eternals. I'm Brown. You think I gave a fuck when I found out Kumail Nanjiani was playing one of the main characters? The first brown superhero in the MCU? Nah, I just laughed at how perfectly balanced the cast looked. No pun intended. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You think we can't tell that you had a fucking list of sexual orientations and ethnicities to check off? Representation for the sake of representation don't help nobody at all. Nobody. It is fucking meaningless. Alright? Fucking meaningless. Those who play GTA 5 know that there is a feature where you can pick up prostitutes in your car if you slow down the car in front of the girl. Now, if you park the car in an empty street, the car will shake, signifying that you are engaged in sexual activity. In GTA 5, you can also go ahead and kill her in order to get your money back by just making it look like a car accident. Isn't that great? GTA 5 also shows that the place from where you can get your girlfriend is a strip club. One night stand with a complete stranger from a strip club. That's how you can get a girlfriend in GTA 5. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry there wasn't a meaningful love story right in between the shootouts with police and running over some innocent civilians. How misogynistic. As a female player, you can like GTA. Maybe you can even feel a bit indifferent towards how women are treated because it is nothing new. But you can never feel empowered by it. You can never love the game. Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, damn, that's sad and all, but yeah, nobody cares. World don't revolve around female empowerment. At least it didn't. Now we all gotta start pretending like it does. Cause it seems the dumbass bitches on Twitter are the most powerful voices of this generation. We live in a world where a game called Grand Theft Auto is trying to be culturally sensitive. Man, fuck out of here.